Hey Tarot fans, welcome to another edition of Blue Sicx Tarot. I'm your host Blue Sicx. If you're new to the channel, please give me a thumbs up or even a subscription if you like some of the other stuff. Links will be at the end of the video to see some of the other stuff that I do. You can also follow me on the social medias. Now today's video we'll be doing an unboxing of a really cool zombie themed tarot deck. And considering it's the month of Halloween, because let's be fair, Halloween's a month, it's not a day. Similar to Christmas, except Halloween doesn't last as long as Christmas. But there you go. Anyway, I'll be doing an unboxing today, so roll on the intro. Right, so basically, last week I was having trouble getting to sleep. It was about 1 AM, trying to get to sleep, so I'd make the mistake of going onto Instagram, flicking through, and come across a cool deck of tarot. And I thought, that looks nice, don't think I'll bother though. Then I found out it was limited to 1 in 3,000. So I thought, might as well buy it. And so these arrived a couple of days ago. The Tarot Z. And you've got Don't Open Tarot inside, which I think is pretty cool. And so you've got the back here, on the back here, the creator, so that's pretty cool. And obviously on the back you've got the different languages here. So I'm just going to unwrap the cellophane and give a look. Oh, before I do, get the trusty tape measure. No man should be without his tape measure. So we're looking at, the box is 6 inches high and 7 inches across. So that's pretty cool. So this Tarot Z box does look pretty cool. Nice grey aesthetic. And so it's got here on the side here, limited and numbered edition. So I'm quite interested to see what number I've got. And I'll open this up and then we'll take a proper look. So I've just removed the little plastic container around Tarot Z. So let's have a look. Oh, it's a bit magnetic. That is just really cool. Love it. Just love it. Happy Halloween everyone. That's really cool. Yeah, so it feels like it's a magnetic opening. You can feel the magnetic bits here and here. That's just really good. I'm blown away by that. So we've got this little bit here. Oh, okay. So this, no, that doesn't open. There we go. So this opens up. Ooh, I like this bit here. So you've got the Tarot Z book and the Tarot Z cards themselves. And it's a nice little bit here. Let's see what this says. The tarot deck is supported to bring you light into the darkness. And offer guidance in the times of trouble. Now, oh, and that's what number I've got. That's pretty cool. Number 2447. I'm going to be honest, at the time I ordered the deck, I thought I may have gotten a lower number. But you know what? Unless you've got like number 1 or 1000 or 2000, unless you've got like 1, 1000, 2000, like the main numbers, I don't think it really matters that much. But that's a nice cool little set there. So let's have a quick look at the size of the Tarot Z book. Tape measure quickly again. So we are talking just short of 5 inches. So if you are used to the Scarabino, it looks like this deck is just the standard the Scarabino size. So it's all nice little felt here. I didn't notice this little cord, so okay. So you've got the names of the people involved here, which is good. Once again, it's quite a thick book. So and it looks like it's all blood stained, which is cool. So you've got the languages. I'm not going to take a long look at the book because you don't watch a video to look at the book. So you've got cool artwork there. So what I'm going to do, oh, if I was open there, so hold it here for a second, you can pause it and then read that at your leisure. And same for that part there. There we go, and then it says welcome to the apocalypse. Then it starts going on about the cards. So that's the book. So that's a nice little book there. So now we go on to the Tarot Z cards themselves. So there's a little tab here, but I can't actually get to it, so I'm just going to have to tip it out. Bit of a shame. Alright, so yeah, that was just a bit short there. So I'll tell you what, take the box out of the way. So you've got your nice little advert for another deck, and which is a deck I have got my eye on. But yeah, so you can follow the Scarabino on Instagram. I'll tell you what, I'm just going to do a quick cut and cut this open and then continue on with the video. Right, so that's done. So first of all, take a look at the back of the card, which is a hand coming out of the grave. So it's a bit of a gloss there. I'm actually going to turn this one over, so I'm assuming this is going to be the King of Swords probably. But that's just a really nice piece of art there, just nice and lovely. So I'm going to flip it over. So you've got the title card of Tarot Z here, and it does reflect, obviously, reflects the metal of the box, the metal look of the box. So we move on to the first card, in which we have the Fool, and that's that's quite interesting, because usually when you get the Fool, it's this obviously my mind usually goes straight to the zombie tarot, the kind of 40s 50s style Night of the Living Dead sort of look, which has like a man walking down the street completely unaware that zombies are coming out the grave. But it looks like it's I said I don't really check the book, but it looks like it's aiming more towards, hey, you've now turned into a zombie, rather than how to deal with zombies. So that's quite an interesting thing. So so you've got the Magician. Yeah, so this looks like about being a freshly turned zombie. So I've got the High Priestess. I like the fact the J and the B here are painted on, rather than like it's carved in. So that's probably, so she's more of a zombie survivor. That's kind of interesting. The Empress, that's really creepy. I'm unsure if that's a zombie baby or a standard. I'm gonna have a quick look. On reflection, I think that's a doll, but that's quite creepy. I've watched a few zombie films in my day. That's quite creepy. So then you've got the Emperor here, so I'm just going to put them next to each other. So yes, it does look like it does look like they're supposed to be next to each other there, so that's something. So that's good, I guess, as good as that scenario can be. The Hierophant, that's pretty good. So I'm trying to keep the sheen off the glare. I'm trying to keep the glare off. Hierophant looks pretty cool, with the gas mask and the scent, so that's kind of interesting. The Lovers, sure, how else would you depict lovers in a zombie apocalypse? Yeah, so this seems to be more like the zombies are the main characters rather than the zombies and the survivors. So this isn't a I can't even remember this isn't a Walking Dead style of deck where it's, hey, here are the people fighting off zombies. This is a, hey, this is about the zombies, not the people. So that's quite interesting. Yeah, so you've got the Chariot. I'm assuming strength there. So that's an interesting depiction. The Hermit. I think the Hermit is also a zombie in this. Let's see. So we've got I've got the Wheel. So I think that's supposed to be a zombie and a human child, a living child rather. Justice. The Hanged Man. Sorry, just taking a quick look at this myself. That's quite an interesting way to do that one. So, Death. Well, yeah. Temperance. That's a really cool way to do that. That is a really nice way to do this. The Devil. I mean, it's hard to not make the Devil look cool in something like this. Then you've got the Tower, the Moon, oh no, the Stars, sorry. I'll lose my tarot license if I get these cards wrong. The stars, let's see if they're supposed to be connected. No, it was just the Emperor and the Empress. Got the moon, the sun, which I think is probably more of a survivor there. Judgment. That looks pretty cool, actually. That does look pretty cool. So these are kind of glossy. So as I said, if you're having trouble with the camera, I do apologise. I am horribly sorry. I mean, I'll try my best. And then you've got the world, which looks like a photo of a newborn baby. So that's pretty cool. Population still going. Right, so now we have the chalices. So let's see how these go. Well, they always worry when it comes to the minors. Okay, so we've got the Two of Cups there. Three of Cups. The Four. Five looks pretty good. I mean, to be fun, to be fair, most of these cards are miserable, so I'm not expecting to see any joy. Four of Cups, Six of Cups. That's quite depressing for a Six of Cups. Seven, of course, London has to be involved at some point. I think it's supposed to be Tower Bridge. I'm not quite sure. Looks like it though. I mean, I should know. It's only down the road from where I live, because London. I say down the road. It's about an hour away. Anyway, so you've got the Eight of Cups there, which is the pack your bags and move away. I love that. Okay, so in my tarot group, we refer to the guy in the classic Rider-Waite tarot deck. The Nine of Cups is a chubby bloke looking really pleased with himself, and we call him. We usually refer to him as the smug git card, and that's why I laugh, because I'm just like, yeah, he looks like he did well for himself back then. So so you got Ten of Cups there. So I'm interested in these ones now. So you've got the Page. Okay, he's London. That's pretty cool. So you've got. I'm going to call him Page. You see the actually no, call him. Oh, doesn't really matter. So he's the Page or the Knave. There. So you've got the Knight. I like how it's just a statue of a horse. That's pretty cool. The Queen looks amazing. Yeah, so she looks more like she's being exhumed. One coming out of that herself. And then the King of Cups, which is interesting, the fact he's a priest. Because in the traditional tarot, the chalices are based off of the church. Which was about emotion and belief and hope and stuff. So I like the fact the King of the chalices here is a priest. So, because that adds to the zombies and all sorts. So you've got the Ace of Coins, the Two of Coins. Now, obviously, I wouldn't say these are for newbies. If you're new to using tarot, these are really nice. At the moment, I don't think I'll ever read with them. But then I said that with the True Black Tarot when I first got them. But these do look nice. So you've got the Four here. Not quite sure if that's supposed to be. And then you've got the Five of... yeah, that kind of makes sense. So I'm like, why is she naked? Oh yeah, that's right, because it's supposed to be. But then, if we're going on film lore, B-movie films, there has to be a naked woman at some point because reasons. I mean, not that I'm complaining. So you've got the Six of Coins, which is used about charity, but not really much there. Seven. The Eight looks pretty good there. Does look. If they made, it's one of those things where if they made a film out of this deck, I would watch that film, because obviously zombies are very ubiquitous in cinema now. I've watched the original Night of the Living. I've got the original Night of the Living Dead. It's a really good film. Definitely recommend it. There's a colour version, but I'd rather just watch it in black and white, because you're seeing it as it was really meant to be. But it's pretty good. Of course, you've got Piccadilly there. Man, that's very iconic for some of the zombie films. Right, so you've got the Page of Coins here. I like the fact he's got a... Is that a crow? I think that's supposed to be a crow. It could either be a crow or a pigeon. But then if it's based in London, it'd probably be a pigeon. So you've got the knight there on a ball, pretty cool. A kind of nice, fancy looking queen of coins here. Okay, that's kind of like a merchant stuff. For the king of coins, that's a very merchant heavy style. That makes him feel like he's not just a businessman, but he does his own business. I guess that's how you say it. Then you've got your wands. So I wonder how this is going to go. So you get 2 of wands. That's really, really nice. The artwork in this is amazing. But then I say that a lot because I don't tend to do reviews on tarot decks I don't like. But then I've got to do that at some point. Yeah, it's just I can see a little zombie face there. I say little, it's in the bloody sky. So if we can, there you go, you can see it better there. But yeah, this is really nice artwork. So you've got the 4 of wands there. That looks like a horrifying place to be. And then, to be honest, I wouldn't want to be in any part of this scenario. And let's be fair, no one would be. So I like the idea you're getting different places over the world. So obviously you've got bits of London. Obviously there's lots of bits of London in here. I've not picked up on any other locations, but obviously I'm too busy blown up. You know, I see what I recognise, and there you go, Egypt sorted. Actually, I wonder how a zombie apocalypse thing would work in a desert scenario. Oh well, I guess like I think it's like Resident Evil 3 or 4. Like the one before last, pretty much everywhere is a desert because reasons. Okay, so you've got your page of wands. Oh, I like him. That's cool. I also like the fact they still somehow managed to get the salamander involved. That's a cool looking one. So you've got the queen there. I like that. You can't see my face. That's made me smile. Just the idea of, oh, here's your birthday cake, or with nice candles. Oh, it's fallen over and it's burning you. Oh, you don't seem to mind. That's fine. That one's pretty cool here. He reminds me of an actor whose name I currently can't think of. It's been one of those days. Anyway, so let's continue. Ace of Swords. I like that look. I had a pair of gloves like that once. Only like £2. That's pretty good. Hand and phrases that glowed in the dark. Kind of like dealing with a tempest there, so that looks quite nice. You know what? Considering this is a zombie themed deck, this is the least depressing, one of the least depressing 3 of Swords I have ever seen. Yeah, so you got the chilling out there. I think she's dead. Not quite sure. But then I'm not quite sure if the person's dead in the original 4 of Swords. So 5 of Swords, kind of like in a tank or something. I'm not quite sure. Yep, the other pack up and move away. That's pretty good. Oh, that is creepy. That's quite creepy. Yeah. Also, not for new people, and also don't use this deck for people who've never had card readings before, because this would, pardon the expression, shit them up. So, yeah. So that looks pretty nice. A nice zombie hunter there. The 8. He looks pretty cool. He's pretty cool there. 10. Once again, considering because usually the 10 of Wands is a kind of can look very extreme. The 10 of Swords rather can look very extreme depending on the theme of deck. But I don't know how you could make this more extreme outside of just making it gorier. So you've got the knave there, knave or page. The knight. Once again, I like the choice of animal they've got there. They've got either a version of the Sphinx, one of the many versions of the Sphinx, or a chimera. I think it might be more of a Sphinx. That's quite cool for the Queen of Swords, kind of like the Widow style of cards. So that's quite cool there. And he looks like a zombie stereotypical hillbilly, so that's interesting. Yeah, so that's been the zombies Tarot, or Z or Z, whichever you prefer. I'm not going to argue, but yeah, if you are able to still get this deck, if it is still available, I'd recommend it. I'd recommend it. This is a really nice deck, and so if you can get hold of it, do. You'd be kicking yourself if you didn't. So I'll be signing off. I hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe, and all the other social media stuff that you saw at the beginning. Links in the description, and I'll see you again soon. Hey guys, thanks again for watching. If you liked the video, please give us a thumbs up, like, share and subscribe, and hit that bell notification. The intro and outro music was Tetris Linear Groove, available on Overclocked Remix. Give that website a look, great stuff on there. And if you also like some of my other bits, you can check out my videos, and you can also follow me on Twitter, Instagram and Tumblr at Sicx Tarot. I'll see you again soon. Thanks again for watching.